18 स्वदेश की स्पेशल सीरीज स्टार्टअप मंत्रा में आपका स्वागत है। आपके साथ मैं हूं मानसी दवे और आपका चहेता चैनल 18 स्वदेश भी अब स्टार्टअप से जुड़ी बारीकियां, कई सारी बेहतरीन मुलाकातें, स्टार्टअप की ढेर सारी इंफॉर्मेशन और साथ ही मोटिवेशनल स्टोरीज लेकर इस माध्यम से स्टार्टअप मंत्रा के माध्यम से आप तक जुड़ेगा। जब इस खास सीरीज की शुरुआत हमने करने की सोची तो हमने सोचा कि सीरीज को शुरू करते हैं महिला शक्ति यानी विमेन पावर के साथ। वैसे तो महिला शक्ति या विमेन पावर को सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए किसी एक दिन या किसी एक मौके की ज़रूरत नहीं है, लेकिन जब इंटरनेशनल विमेंस डे महिला शक्ति का सम्मान कर रहे हैं तो हमने भी सोचा कि इस खास मौके को और ख़ास बनाया जाए और इसे सेलिब्रेट किया जाए। इसी कड़ी में आज हम ऐसी ही एक सक्सेसफुल विमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर से बात करने वाले हैं जिन्होंने ना सिर्फ एक सपना देखा बल्कि उसे साकार भी किया। जी हाँ, हम बात करने जा रहे हैं अपस्टॉक्स की को फाउंडर कविता सुब्रमण्यम से। अपस्टॉक्स की जर्नी सबसे पहले आपको एक बार ब्रीफली बताते हैं और उसके बाद इस जर्नी के पीछे की विमेन पावर से बात करेंगे। भारतीय बाजार में मोबाइल ट्रेडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म की अहमियत डिजिटलाइजेशन के साथ जागृत हुई। सालों साल की रिंग ट्रेडिंग की प्रथा खत्म होने के साथ साथ डिजिटल क्रांति ने भी जन्म लिया और इसी डिजिटल क्रांति का जीता जागता उदाहरण है अपस्टॉक्स। अपस्टॉक्स भारत की जानी मानी डिस्काउंट ब्रोकिंग फर्म है। कंपनी म्यूचुअल फंड, इक्विटी, कमोडिटी मार्केट, फ्यूचर एंड ऑप्शंस में ट्रेडिंग सर्विस प्रदान करती है। कंपनी का लक्ष्य कांस्टेंट इनोवेशन के साथ फिनटेक में सबसे बेहतर बनना और अपने हर ग्राहक को बेहतरीन सुविधा प्रदान करना है। तो अब मेरे साथ जुड़ गई हैं अपस्टॉक्स की को फाउंडर कविता सुब्रमण्यम। कविता, आपका बहुत स्वागत है 18 स्वदेश पर और इस खास मौके पर हमारा साथ देने के लिए, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। वेलकम टू द शो।
Thank you so much, Mansi, and a huge congratulations to you on your startup journey with this show.
जब हम विमेन पावर की बात कर रहे हैं, इससे शुरुआत जब कर रहे हैं, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट कम्स इन माय माइंड इज महिला शक्ति की अगर बात करें, महिलाओं ने हर सेगमेंट में, हर स्ट्रीम में अपनी पहचान पिछले कुछ सालों में बना ली है। कविता, बी इट बिजनेस, बी इट पॉलिटिक्स, बी इट स्टॉक मार्केट और बी इट एनी अदर स्ट्रीम लाइक डिफेंस, एक नई पहचान महिलाओं ने बनाई है। पिछले कुछ सालों में किस तरह के चेंजेस आपने देखे हैं, किस तरह के सिनेरियोज बदलते हुए आपने देखे हैं?
So Mansi, first of all, हमारे इंडिया स्पेसिफिकली के पीछे there is a huge history of very strong women leaders, you know, and we are all standing on the shoulders of giants, be it all the way back from someone like Savitribai Phule, who in her time उन्होंने advocate किया for women's education, या Rani of Jhansi, who as we all know is extremely fearless. All the way to today, India has always been a leader in having women leaders everywhere across the board, be it in politics or finance or sports, you know, across the board. But uske saath hi, what I see is India has this sort of a distinction between a lot more women leaders. But on average, in the past few years, what we are seeing, however, is that women's participation in the labor force, matlab the number of women jo kaam karne ja rahi hain, that has been dropping steadily. So I would say that this is a moment that we all need to sit up and take notice, क्योंकि historically ये number improve होते जा रहा है, but COVID के बाद ये number negatively जा रहा है. So it is time for all of us, be it men or women, to sit up, take notice and take action, and go beyond, speeches or rhetoric or thinking and ideas to action and execution. So ये एक बहुत ही critical time है इंडिया के history में that I think we all need to step up and do more about.
इनफैक्ट अगला सवाल तो मेरा आपसे जुड़ा हुआ है, बिकॉज व्हाट डज अ को फाउंडर थिंक और व्हाट डज अ को फाउंडर टेल अस? अपस्टॉक्स में ऐसा अलग हम क्या कर रहे हैं? व्हाट आर द इनोवेशंस जो कि आपने किए हैं, जो कि जेंडर बैलेंस वर्कफोर्स को इंश्योर करता है और मौका द मोस्ट डिजर्विंग को मिलता है रिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द जेंडर?
राइट। So Mansi, my own journey is that मैं ग्रेजुएट ऑफ IIT बॉम्बे हूँ, बट मेरे क्लास में मैं अकेली लड़की थी, you know, in a class around 150 students, and consistently finance के world में there have been very few women. So my own life goal had been कि जब मुझे मौका मिलेगा और मेरा chance आएगा, so I would like to do a lot more to set that right. And at the same time बहुत एक fine balance है, जैसे कि आपने बताया, women need to be given a leg up, but at the same time nobody wants to feel like undeserving कुछ opportunity मिला है किसी को, right? And therefore, that's our mantra and goal at Upstox. We will do a lot to enable women, to empower women, but the standards are the same across the board. So, for example, interview के stage में हमने जब पहले देखा कि very few women and women's resumes were making it through to us for senior roles. So we changed that and told our recruiters point blank, and these are some of the top recruiters in the world, that हमें ज़्यादा women's CVs चाहिए. Minimum 40% CV for every position has to be a woman's CV. उसके आगे जो selection process है, it is as stringent for any other candidate. Obviously, we are, responsible to our shareholders, we're responsible to our customers. So standards are obviously going to be very high, but making sure those enablers, getting your foot through the door, that is the kind of step that, we're starting from right there all the way up to making sure that a lot of our policies and systems are, flexible and, women-centric in that sense. The conversations are gender neutral. So that is something that we strive to do every single day. And not just for Upstox, workforce, but also for our customers. This is a very, very important thing for our customers. See, Upstox is in the business of enabling India to invest. As Indians, we're all very good at saving, but as Indians, we're not very good at investing. So ये message हमें हर एक Indian के पास ले जाना है कि आपने अगर even 5,000 rupees monthly आपने invest किया, consistently SIP किया for 20-25 years, right? वो 5,025 साल में 15 लाख का कॉर्पस है. मगर वो आपने अगर मार्केट्स में या 12-13% के ऊपर रिटर्न्स देने वाले किसी भी एसेट क्लास में इन्वेस्ट किया हो, so that 15 lakhs can become 1 crore just by investing consistently 5,000 rupees every single day. So I want to see a lot more of the women across India who are responsible for their family well-being to be participants in this financial journey as well. And that is one of our key goals as well at Upstox. Our number of women customers has grown 40% over last year, but still it's not enough.
कविता, एक बहुत अच्छी बात आपने कही, आपकी प्रोसेसेस भले ही स्ट्रिक्ट हों लेकिन एक प्लेटफॉर्म देने का काम आपने किया. आई थिंक दैट मेक्स अ डिफरेंस, दैट मेक्स अ बिग डिफरेंस. लेकिन अनदर थिंग, विमेन इन फाइनेंस, कितनी तरक्की की है हमने? क्या आपको लगता है हम अंडर रिप्रेजेंटेड हैं, एडिक्वेटली रिप्रेजेंटेड हैं, और वी स्टिल हैव अ रूम फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट?
So, once again, you see this exact difference that I was talking about. You will see, especially in finance, right? Women are top leaders across the board, right? Starting with our own finance minister, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman, right? All the way to SBI के chairperson, Arundhati Bhattacharya. Finance world में आप बहुत सारे ऐसे examples पाएंगे where women have been leaders of large financial institutions and very, very successful at it. What I would like to do is to get 100-200 million of the average Indian women to start taking charge of their finances and to start playing leadership role in finance related positions as well. And frankly, why only finance? In any other sort of company, I want us to believe that we can do it. I want us to get out of the stereotype that finance is a world for men. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Up until school and colleges, for example, Mansi, you will see consistently 10th and 12th standard के exams में, the girls are outperforming the boys. ये consistent record रहा है, be it pass ratio, be it in success in merit lists and so on at the higher end. So women and girls are definitely good at math. ये एक gender related stereotype है जो गलत है, right? So हमें क्या करना है कि we need to make sure that women understand this. Women are confident about the role that they can play, and then all the barriers towards them playing this role are removed.
आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा कविता. स्टीरियोटाइप्स तो कई सारे हैं और इन स्टीरियोटाइप्स की वजह से ही कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट होना एक बड़ा चैलेंज बन जाता है. लेकिन टेल मी वन थिंग, आपको क्या लगता है ऐसा क्या किया जाना चाहिए सो दैट और ज़्यादा महिलाओं को कॉन्फिडेंट बनाया जा सके इन ऑर्डर टू एंटर इन फाइनेंस रिलेटेड करियर्स?
या सो मानसी, ये जो मैं आंसर देना चाहूंगी, it is not only related to finance careers. Of course, finance is a world where perhaps there is even more of the stereotype, because some people may believe, the women themselves and also the men, that finance is a man's world. ये absolutely true नहीं है, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर Indian households में the household savings are being managed by the women. And so even from that level all the way to our finance minister, one knows that finance is an area for women. So this is, a message to all of you. Anybody interested in a career in finance, absolutely gender is not a bar at all. This is a career where you can make a lot of progress, make a difference, have an impact, and definitely you're going to be good at it. As companies, Mansi, I think it's our job to make sure that more women are coming in through the door, and then more women are being supported, especially in different stages of their career. I am myself a mother to 2 young kids, 5 and 2 years old. And I can appreciate that there is a massive, lifestyle change that's happening at different stages in your life. And we need to be a lot more supportive of women through these different stages. Some amount of flexibility at these particular times in their lives. And I think you have a massive workforce, which is extremely diligent, which is found to be a lot more loyal than the male workforce. And in general, especially in a place like finance, women have known to outperform men by just being a lot more patient and non-impulsive in their decisions.
कविता, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस ये एक बहुत बड़ा टॉपिक है और इस पर तो बहुत लंबी चर्चा हो भी सकती है। और अभी जब आपने अपना फैमिली के बारे में हमें बताया, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हिच केम इन माय माइंड वाज हाउ डू यू मेंटेन दिस वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस एंड व्हाट मैसेज वुड यू गिव टू वुमेन आउट देयर?
Yeah, well, sure. So I think fundamentally one of the big pillars of work-life balance is that we need to believe in it ourselves as women, that men are equal stakeholders both at work and at home. Look, I'm well aware, Mansi, ki har ek mahila ke paas ye privilege shayad na ho that she has an equal partner at home, but I have seen a lot of women who do have this privilege who are nonetheless not using it. Nonetheless, they themselves saying, nahi, theek hai, ghar ka kaam bhi main sambhalungi, workplace mein also we will be colleagues, children ke bhi, I will take the huge load. This is something that we as women need to stop doing. We need to see ourselves as equal partners at work and at home. Baby steps, it's not going to change overnight, and I fully appreciate that. But including the men in this conversation is a hugely important first pillar to say, as partners, as parents, as family members and friends, how do we make sure that around us we start with building an ecosystem that strongly believes in gender equality first, right? And then we take it to the workplace. And so once again, I just exhort all the women, be confident, you are capable, but be the change you want to see, because we ourselves will have to make this change of saying that women are good at everything we do. Nobody's going to come and sort of save us or make this change outside of us. We, every single of us women, and frankly, every single of us men, have to stand together and start making this change in our own little communities.
गोल्डन वर्ड्स इंग्लिश में कहूँगी और हिंदी में सुनहरे शब्द विच इज़ कमिंग फ्रॉम यू कविता। कविता, एक और चीज़, वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन, अपस्टॉक्स की बात करते हैं। कंपनी की डेवलपमेंट ग्रोथ काफ़ी अच्छी है भी और आने वाले 3 से 4 साल में भी मल्टीप्लायर ग्रोथ इन टर्म्स ऑफ कस्टमर बेस आप एम करके चल रहे हैं। क्या नंबर्स हैं, इफ यू वुड वांट टू शेयर समथिंग, और साथ ही कंपटीशन को बीट करने के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं आप?
Sure. So in terms of numbers, Upstox is very proud to be a 1 crore plus family of investors across the country. And we are the most loved financial services player on the Play Store. Our app and Play Store rating is amongst the highest in the space. We've grown revenue, for example, over 100x in the last 6 years. So definitely the fast growing space for us. But we've, just like gender equality, we're just getting started, Mansi. See, India mein na, we are very good savers, like I mentioned. 30% savings ratio hota hai, income to savings, which is amongst the highest in the world. Magar, we are very, very poor investors. So no matter who you talk to, Mansi, you will see that, we don't know how to invest. Our mission at Upstox is to get 100, 200, 300 million Indians on our platform investing optimally, turning their 15 lakhs of corpus into a crore just by investing 5,000 rupees a month, or, any small number like that, but consistently investing. That's our goal. That's our mission of a new India, where every Indian that is participating in this GDP growth, jo ki hamara economy is the fastest growing economy in the world, right? So har ek Indian, ye jo fastest growing economy hai, uske piche jo largest companies hain, उसमें अगर इन्वेस्ट करें, so then that fastest growing GDP can reflect back in your wealth का growth. So that's the goal for us as a company.
Absolutely. कविता, स्टार्टअप मंत्रा का एक लक्ष्य ये है कि हम इंसाइटफुल टेकअवेज तो चाहते हैं, लेकिन कुछ लाइट मोमेंट्स भी क्रिएट करना चाहती हूँ मैं। कैन वी हैव अ क्विक रैपिड फायर राउंड विथ यू, कविता, बिफोर वी लेट यू गो?
Sure.
ओके, सो कविता, वी स्टार्ट विद अ क्वेश्चन। सबसे पहले आपके जहन में, आपके दिमाग में क्या आता है जब आप शब्द स्टार्टअप सुनती हैं?
हसल, मतलब कि अब दिन में एक बहुत बड़ा डिसीजन भी ले रहे होंगे, और दिन में बहुत, मतलब आई कैन बी अ कॉल सेंटर ऑपरेटर टेकिंग अ कस्टमर कॉल, दोनों साइड से आपको सब कुछ मैनेज करना पड़ेगा, और थिंग्स कैन हैव अ बिग हाई, अ बिग लो। इट्स
ठीक है कविता, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट स्टार्टअप के लिए क्या है? 2 चीजों में से, फंडिंग या आइडिया?
दोनों ही नहीं, एग्जीक्यूशन।
Okay.
लोग बहुत आइडिया में सोचते हैं, बट एग्जीक्यूशन इज द की, आई थिंक।
ठीक है कविता, अगर आप स्टार्टअप एंटरप्रेन्योर ना होती तो फिर आप क्या होती?
देखिए मेरा जो लाइफ का मिशन यही है that hundreds of millions of Indians need to invest better. If not Upstox as a vehicle, then some other vehicle to just make that happen, because the mission is the most important thing for us.
One last thing, a best moment and a worst moment as an entrepreneur आपकी लाइफ में.
Sure. Well, best moments for us is genuinely when our customers call us and tell us that, because of Upstox, their life has changed in some way, shape, or form. That is it. That's the reason why we are here as a company. And hearing these stories from our customers is what makes our day. Worst moment, highs and lows तो रहती ही हैं startup के life में. So I would just say that, any of those times when it felt like as a company we would not be going, something bad has happened or some big challenge has come up. But एक चीज मैं बताना चाहती हूँ मानसी, that with the team that we have, no matter how low the low, ये confidence हमेशा रहा है कि we will cross it. We will get past to the other side. So that's been a huge help.
कविता, आपका बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए, अपना कीमती समय देने के लिए और इस खास सीरीज़ में सबसे पहले हमारे साथ इस खास सीरीज़ का हिस्सा बनने के लिए. एंड आई विश यू अ ग्रेट फ्यूचर एंड ऑल्सो जो कॉन्फिडेंस आपका है, ये कॉन्फिडेंस इसी तरह से बरकरार तो रहे लेकिन बढ़ता ही चला जाए. एक महिला के जीवन में कई चुनौतियाँ आती हैं और वो हर उन चुनौतियों का डटकर सामना करती हैं. लेकिन जब एक पुरुष का साथ और सहकार उस महिला को मिल जाता है तो उसकी शक्ति और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ जाती है. विमेंस डे सेलिब्रेशन की इस खास पेशकश में मैं मानसी दवे आज ऐसे ही एक शख्स, ऐसे ही एक पुरुष से बात करने जा रही हूँ जिन्होंने महिलाओं की परेशानियों को ना सिर्फ समझा बल्कि उसका रास्ता भी निकाला. अरुणाचलम मुरुगनाथम, शायद ये नाम आप सभी ने ना सुना हो, लेकिन जब मैं पैडमैन कहूँगी तो आप सबकी आंखों में चमक होगी. आप सबके कानों ने ये नाम तो सुना ही होगा. जी, पैडमैन ही अरुणाचलम मुरुगनाथम है, या फिर यूं कहूं कि अरुणाचलम मुरुगनाथम ही पैडमैन है. मिस्टर मुरुगनाथम, इट्स अ प्लेजर टू टॉक टू यू. व्हाइल आई टॉक टू यू टुडे, आई फील अ सेंस ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट एंड अ प्लेजर. सबसे पहले ये सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी कि आपको मिस्टर मुरुगनाथम कहें या पैडमैन कहें?
Whichever comfortable to you, you can call me. Yeah.
मिस्टर मुरुगनाथम, एक ऐसी चीज पर काम करना, एक सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना और एक ऐसे मुद्दे के बारे में सोचना जिसके बारे में बात करने से भी लोग कतराते हैं, कम कीमत में सैनिटरी पैड बनाने की मशीन, ये ख्याल कैसे आया? हाउ डिड यू कम अप विद दिस आइडिया एंड हाउ डिड यू एग्जीक्यूट इट?
So it's all happened on my early marriage days. I saw my wife Santi using a dirty rag cloth to manage her period days. That's what I tried to help her to buy a sanitary pad packet at the cost of 62 rupees 25 years ago.
Which is too much.
While I'm offering with the paper wrap, even those days if you buy sanitary pad, they will wrap a newspaper something. She opened, they never look into the packet. She's only look into the price. She shouted at me, give back the packet to the shop, buy 3 kilograms of rice. This what happened. The moment she said, I connected with affordability.
Yes.
That's what I tried to make an affordable pad for my wife. Everything I started from my wife Santi, now it has gone global.
So affordability and availability were the biggest
and third is
parameters.
awareness. 3 A's. Awareness, affordability, availability.
Okay, so when you came up with this idea back then, what was the scenario in terms of awareness and how has the scenario changed now? क्या आपको awareness या कह सकते कि लोगों की जागरूकता में बदलाव दिखा है?
So while we start, not even 10% women are using sanitary towels. 90% women in India are not access to proper menstrual hygiene. I'm not saying people can look into AC Nielsen report.
Yeah.
What has happened now? Now, after all this effort, we converted the 10 into 36% in the rural areas, as per national sample survey recently they did. In urban, it has become 66%.
When
it's not a climb, it is data you can form.
It is pure data, and you're right when you're saying this. But the another A which you're talking about, affordability, what is the pricing strategy? Because when you say that affordable product is what was in your mind, what is the pricing strategy of it right now?
So this what, it should be personalized, the pads. Unluckily, the big companies unable to personalize the pad. They are packing 10, 20 pads the same size. Now women are having my machine like a tailoring machine.
Yeah.
The other woman will go and tell what she need. Because as a woman, period is not happening same for even the sisters. It will change women to women day to day. Then why the 10 pads are packed the same size? Now that women will buy with the money 2 mortar pads, 3 medium pads, 3 thin pads. This what?
When I'm talking to you, Mr. Muruganathan, one thing which is coming in my mind is there have been, I'm sure there had been many challenges which you were facing while you were actually in the process of making this. But how did you face all the challenges, and what were the things, what were the experiments you actually had to go? Because I'm sure there was not a lot of support which you could get at that point in time.
Yeah, because this is the subject. I'm really thank you for your channel. You are calling me and we are talking about women, period, not about Sky-Fi movie or something.
Yes.
So I understand, you know, in my family, in my village, whole India is an issue. I want to solve it, but while I'm attempting it, even that whom I am trying, she left family, she sent a divorce notice. My mother thought I become a maniac while I'm collecting back the sanitary pad from women.
Yes, so you were trying to bring in a change, but then there were a lot of changes coming in your life.
At the maximum, the village people, they thought I'm become vampire in the evening, drinking girl's blood. They want to chain me in a holy tree upside down to take that spirit from my body. So that's what
But Mr. Muruganathan, the times are changed now. Your work has actually been recognized, and we all know it because a movie actually has been come up, the Padman movie.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did this thing come into picture? How this idea actually was executed? और हम ये भी जानते हैं, हमने ये भी सुना है कि ट्विंकल खन्ना काफ़ी कोशिशें कर रही थी आपसे बात करने की, आप तक पहुंचने की, और उसके बाद ये मूवी जो है वो रियलिटी में तब्दील हुई. How was the journey of the movie Padman?
So regarding Padman, the complete credibility will go to Twinkle Khanna.
Okay.
Unless otherwise she is following me for a year with passionately,
Oh my God,
the film
really?
will never happen. Because why I dragged her for a year, I thought if I sign a contract, maybe first I don't know, she is the daughter of Rajesh Khanna and all. I simply don't know. Somebody sending mail to S. Akshay Kumar in my mailbox, message. Even I don't know if he is an actor. Because I am stick with my research in the village.
Okay.
Then I am afraid about they won't make movie if I sign, or they will dilute my story for monetary benefit.
I'm sure there can be many
So
questions
this all
coming
I
in your
dragged,
mind.
but she used to call once in fortnight, once in a month, going on calling. One day she called as usual. I very stylily told, on the day, Twinkle, I am in London. She replied instantly, I am also in London, where are you?
Oh my God, you were trapped.
I can't say my tongue slipped, I am in Delhi. As we met, the moment you are meeting a person face to face,
Yeah.
lot of things will change. That's what has happened. The first dot of the Padman happened. She then visited to my village.
Okay.
She sat on the ground, eat lunch on a
Wow.
banana leaf. And Balki also did. On the day, I thought Balki is a bouncer for Twinkle. I asked Balki what the salary you're getting. This is all true. But later I met in Mumbai and all. So it became a team.
Okay.
The film is happened.
So it was less known to you, but the journey came out to be really well, and that's how we hear it from you today. But tell me one thing, after the movie was made, did you actually meet Akshay Kumar?
Yeah, we become friends now. No, the whole shooting I was there. Every shot he made, he will come back. Muruga is fine.
Okay.
I'll be okay, something. So because there is story discussion, it is not one day. It is 18 months process.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
That's right.
So that's what we become friends. Usually, it is again a chance for even Akshay Kumar. They become a hero, a fictional hero. Now he is doing a real character. He became a real Padman. Actually, now the real Padman is Akshay. Even I'm not.
That's so nice and humble of you to say that. But at the same time, your work has been known, your work has been recognized, and at the same time, as we see, not only India, not only your country, but the entire world now knows about you. So where next from Bollywood? Is it Hollywood?
Yes, ma'am. So why? Because I understand I started from my wife, then I did from my country. Now the nearby countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, the sub-Saharan countries, everybody need this.
Okay.
Then to reach this, the message, the only medium may be English.
Okay.
That's what I'm keen on Hollywood. Soon it will happen with your blessings. So.
We wish you all the best for that, sir. But आपके इतने busy schedule में, जब आप इतने busy हैं, आप इतनी सारी चीज़ें एक साथ कर रहे हैं और इतनी सारी चीज़ें करने के बारे में सोच भी रहे हैं, do you still get time? And how are the complaints of the family? Back then, how they were, and now, what they think about it?
So we reunited after 7 years. That's what my mission come first. Daughter came next.
Okay.
She's studying only 9th
What's her
standard.
name?
Preeti Shri.
Preeti Shri.
She's studying 9th standard. She complained my classmate father and mothers are having black hair. But anyway, they are all having separate father and grandfather. I'm having both. You are same. But one day they complain, I'm not at home is the problem. Because I used to travel 20 days in a month to reach all the places. The
And
only
I'm sure in the school also, when she is saying this to you, but she is aware that the work which you have done has been recognized. And if I'm not wrong, even the schools have subjects and they talk about you in their academics as well, right?
Yeah. Now she come and tell me, one of my friend told he saw some TED talk of you.
Yeah.
You did this. She's growing now. She understands what the father is doing. Otherwise, she used to complain while I'm packing the size of suitcase. She know when I'm coming back.
When you'll be coming back,
If you
I'm
take
sure.
small box, it will take 4 days. The bigger one, 10 days. So the rose, you are going to come after 2 weeks.
I'm sure a daughter remains a daddy's princess always.
Yeah.
But one last thing I would want to ask you is, in terms of awareness, where do you see the country back then, right now? Because rural India, I'm sure even this is still a problem. Even this is still a topic of concern.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things are changing.
Uh-huh.
And definitely India become a super country because once the menstrual hygiene is reached to the rural area, the village girl no need to drop out from school. At least she will finish school level. Thanks for the government of India, the first country in the world, they abolished GST for the product. We are the role model for the world. So now the girl will finish the school level, she join in some skill training, she will join in Indian workforce. Out of it, we are going to be the first country, we will make the gender equality, because gender equality is not only the rights, about the earnings too. So the second, for gender equality, men should help women, women should help men, helping each other. If you go further down, the girl should help the boy should help the girl. It should start from the school level.
That's such a nice message coming from you. So you mean to say that the ideologies should change and then the world will change for the country at the same time.
Yeah.
And one last thing, what is the message you would want to give to the women, to the girl of India?
So don't afraid. So I'm telling especially to the mother, while you're feeding your daughter, don't feed only food, feed courage too. That's what I'm missing.
Golden words coming from you और सर अपना कीमती समय देने के लिए, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए, ET Now स्वदेश के माध्यम से हमारे व्यूअर्स से बातचीत करने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you so much, Mr. Muruganathan.
Thank you.